Yeah.
The other thing I wanted to just touch on briefly is something you said earlier about, when you have an engaged workforce, things kind of take care of themselves. So things kind of take care of themselves because you are sharing the power within your organization
Yeah.
and you're equipping people with the tools they need to lead others. So, one of the most common challenges we see, especially in the IT industry, is if someone is a great technical programmer, we promote them to people leader.
Hmm.
And there was a guy I saw at one of our Great Place to Work conferences. He's the CEO of Kronos, who is now UKG. They've merged, two great workplaces merged.
Right.
And he basically said, what they used to do is they used to say, oh man, you're doing such good work. You're a great technical programmer. I'm going to promote you. Okay, promote me to what? Well, promote you to a leader, but I don't want to be a leader. Oh,
Exactly.
well, if you're a leader, you get to talk to people and lead people, but I don't like people. But we're going to promote you anyway. And so what they do is they force people into these roles, these very important people leadership roles, without equipping them with the skills they need to be great people leaders. And
Right.
so, what they have done, one way they have solved that is they have created career paths that don't involve people leadership. So, people that are strong technically that don't like people can
Yeah,
still
we've
progress.
got several of those, and we've done it. I mean, we're still, everything is a learning thing, so we're still trying to do, trying to kind of keep that going. It's the Peter principle, that we keep on promoting. If someone's good at what they do, we keep on promoting them until they get to a position that they can't do,
Yeah.
and then you fire them because they
Yeah.
can't, or in whatever.
Yeah.
In the I guess if we're just going with the analogy, that's the way
Yeah.
it works, and it's a thing. And I've seen it. I've fallen into, as a leader, I have fallen into that bucket before, like 6 or 7 years ago, where it's like, this guy was incredible at what he did, and he worked his way 6 or 7 years up until we gave him a position to manage people, and he self-imploded and ended up leaving. And if I would have just been able to see that he would have been happier in this original role that he had, dealing with the original people that he did and still excelling at what he did, he would have been way happier. And so, as leaders, just like you said, we are consistently saying, this guy's really good at what he does. Let's put him in charge of other people. Well, that's not, leadership is a skill unto itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that would kind of that other piece, we talked about sort of the credible leadership. We talked about respect. That's really part of respect, is equipping people with the tools, skills, resources they need to do their job. So don't promote them to the point of ineffectiveness.
Right.
If someone is strong technically and they don't have good people skills to lead, start developing that with them. Anyone can learn these skills if they're inclined to do so.
Yeah.
But don't just plunk them into a role without equipping them with the skills they need to do the job.